Hey everyone, this is Nikki dxgirly. Welcome to my second channel, dxgirly Likes Toys, where I talk all about toys. Today is Doll Review Wednesday, and I'm going to be reviewing another pull-up today. Surprise, surprise! You guys know this by now. I've been absolutely loving pull-ups. You know, I'm going to go into a little tangent here before I start this. Pull-ups have definitely replaced my love of most toy aisle dolls, fashion dolls. They've completely spoiled me for them. Once I got my first pull-up back in July, Alice Dujardin, or Dujardin, I should say. That's how you say it, right? I believe so. I've heard Linda say it that way. But she completely spoiled me for like Ever After High and Monster High dolls, especially with how the quality of Monster High and Ever After High dolls has gone downhill recently. And just comparing the two, even though pull-ups cost significantly more, I find myself wanting one pull-up doll instead of 5 Monster High or Ever After High dolls. It's just 5 dolls that are kind of and I'm buying just for completion's sake and don't really love, and they're not detailed anymore, or one beautifully detailed gorgeous doll, and I just have kind of switched my tastes up. I still do collect some fashion dolls, not so much Pull-Up and Ever After High, but I have received some gifts from my friend Jason of some different of the curvy Barbies, Disney Descendants, Project MC Squared, some Monster High dolls still, and I do plan on eventually reviewing some of them on my channel again, but a lot of them are in storage right now. So, and I don't have room for them here at my parents' house because we just don't have all the shelves set up right now for me to display them all, because I can only bring 3 of my big bookcases with me out of 7 of them. So I just don't have room for them all right now, and I can't open them all. So, but I do have all my pull-ups here with me because, and I have a lot that I haven't filmed yet. I'm not actively buying pull-ups right now, except for some Mio kits here and there, because I just can't afford them. We're saving up for different things, paying off bills, but while we're living here. But I do have a huge backlog of pull-up dolls I bought the past summer and fall, and I'm gonna be opening them, and that's why I have a bunch to go through still. But yeah, so, and I kept them here with me because they're a lot more expensive and they're a lot more dear to my heart, and if I lost them or they got damaged somehow in my storage unit, I would feel really badly. So a lot more so than any of my toy line fashion dolls. So that's why I've been reviewing so many of them. They've just become my new love and my new obsession, and I believe that so many of you that watch these pull-up videos appreciate that because you love the dolls like I do. But my channel is not exclusively a pull-up channel, but it's not exclusively a doll channel either. I just have not been able to make blind bag videos recently. I do plan on getting back into them at some point, and maybe some other videos here and there. I also do want to go back and do some of the Dolly Vlog Hop from the Emocha Crush group. There's a bunch of YouTubers. I did one Dolly Vlog Hop video in the past here, and I want to do more of them in the future, so at some point here I'll be able to film some of those. It's just really hard to get time to film in this house, so yeah. Anyways, now that I've chatted your ear off for 4 minutes, I hope you're still here, or that you fast forwarded through all that. Today I'm going to be opening Pull-Up, I'm gonna butcher this name because it's in French, La Robe Vert Clair. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But she is a collaboration doll with Baby the Star Shine Bright. which is a Japanese lolita and fashion brand. And yeah, so I don't know if this right here is what this stands for at the beginning here, but the packaging says Baby the Starstein Bright all on it here. So it's kind of customized little box for them. Very pretty. I've chatted your ear off, so let me get this doll out of the box so we can see her. Okay, so first of all, I apologize if the lighting's a bit dim. It's getting darker here. It's 3 o'clock and it's January. So it's getting a little dark outside. So this is probably going to be the last review I filmed today. But here is Miss La Robe Vert Clair. Again, I'm probably butchering that name, but here she is. She's super, super pretty. This chalk is ridiculously detailed. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say that Pullips are more detailed than regular Playline fashion dolls. So, yeah, I believe that this actual outfit they did make in human size too. So you could, like, at the time when she came out, I believe she's either a 2012 or 2013 doll. I can't remember which. But at the time, I believe they did make like a human-sized one that you could wear. So, yeah, this stock is ridiculously detailed. Okay, so we're gonna try to go over this. I'm gonna probably miss some things because, yeah. But she has this little collar at the top here. I'm not even sure if that's part of her dress or if it's a separate collar, but it has all this beading work on it up here. Very, very pretty. All this lace. Down the front of her dress, underneath her sash here, she's got all kinds of bows with like metallic ribbon running through them. And in behind them is more lace detailing and ribbons. All kinds of lace on the side here. She has these sleeves with bows on them. They go down to here. Yep, here. And they have, again, all this chiffon and lacy detail. These bows on the side here. And then separately, she has like a little wristlet with more lace and a white ribbon bow. And then the same on the other side. She has this beautiful sash with this ribbon detailing and lace, and it has this big gem on it. It's blue. It's kind of come off silver on camera, but it's blue. With all this little, is this metal? Yeah, this is like metal around it. So a little button there. And then it hooks in the front here with this big lacy thing. You can see it's sewn in the back there. So it lays down like that. In the back of her dress, she has this bow. And this bow is not attached to the dress. It slips on and off with this little tiny hook closure right here. This hook and a tiny thread in the back here. I was kind of disturbed when I first opened her because this fell right off and I was like, oh no! But I can see that thread being easy to break, so just be careful with it. And then it does just have Velcro in the back here to hold it on. You can see the bottom of her dress. It's this very thin like material. I think it might be chiffon. And then it has all this lacing at the bottom. You can see in the front here. Oh, our shoes fell off. That is a problem with this doll. She does have shoes that are too big for her feet. You can see this trim here, this gold trim in the center. And then they look like big pleats in the front here, but they're really just the ribbon sewn, not the ribbon, the lace sewn to make it look like that. and then another line of ribbon down here, and all these bows at the bottom. Another big bow there. There goes the other shoe. And then a big bow on the side here. And yeah, so you can see how it's like almost overly detailed, like ridiculously detailed. I don't know if I would kind of like it better without the sash, but I'll leave it on her for now. She's also underneath all of this. This is all sewn into one piece, all these layers on the bottom here. And then she's wearing these very, very thin, like mesh netted type tights. They go over her feet. It's a very, very thin material. Nice design on them though. You probably can't see that on camera, but very pretty. And then she comes with these little shoes with ribbons and little gold dots on the top, on the center of the ribbons there. They have these heels. And like I said, they fit on her, but if you're gonna be up and moving her around, they fall off quite easily. She's also wearing this little ribbon on her head that ties around the back. It comes tied around her head in the box, and it has a little crown on the top here that is sewn onto it. So with little threads, I could see that very easily breaking, so just be careful with that. Okay, so she also comes with this card. And this one also has a bronze stand. I feel like a lot of the dolls have bronze stands. I definitely could have done a blue one with her, I think. But she has this beautiful updo. You can see her bangs are nicely cut in the front on this one. None of that weird thing that I've shown you in other reviews. And then she's got all these curls in the back. They're kind of like box hair. They did kind of get messed up from being in the box, I think. But they're a little bit wild. You can kind of fiddle and place them, but I would not mess with them too much because there's not much you can do with them. I don't know, have no idea what she would look like with straight hair if you tried to straighten those out, like boil washing them or anything. I don't think I've ever seen that done, but it's this beautiful chocolate colored hair, and I love this colored hair on her. And then she has these gorgeous big brown eyes. And then she has a lot of dark makeup and shading around her eye. If you can see that there. All kinds of little lashes drawn, a wing. She has very straight, thin eyebrows at the top there. And then she has a very delicate light pink lip with gloss at the center and very, very light peach blushing on the sides here. Let's see what her eyelids look like. Just flesh tone with black eyeliner. And Pullips, if you don't know, they can close both their eyes, and they can also, there's a lever in the back where you can move their eyes back and forth, which creeps some people out, but I think it's really cool. So yeah, that is, I'm gonna butcher this name again, but Pullip La Robe Vert Clair. Vert Clair? Linda, please correct me. But there she is. I believe her name literally translates to the green dress or something like that, which is kind of weird because her dress looks more blue than green to me. But that could just be me. But she's a very, very pretty doll. I do recommend her if you like Lolita and very frilly dolls. I enjoy all kinds of different dolls. So I do enjoy the frilly look too. So yeah, there she is. Very pretty girl. I'm glad to add her to my collection. Hopefully you got all the way through this review. I know the beginning part was very long and very rambly, so I appreciate if you stuck with me until the end. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you here on my channel with me. Thank you so much for watching. Lots more pull-ups to review and Issels, and I have some tie-angs that I haven't even opened yet, and dolls, and I even have some bules. So if you're interested in seeing any of that, please subscribe. I'd love to have you here with me. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!